Alright, it is time for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time we were able to make our way out of Midgar, and I'm going to make a little change here. I forgot to switch the order around between the back and front rows from our boss battle. So we are going to do that, and we are going to look for our first enemy skill, and we're going to look for an item to steal. So I'm going to try and run into a certain enemy, and once I do, I will be right back. Alright, we finally ran into them. These are the enemies that we want to learn the enemy skill and steal the item from. It's called the Custom Sweeper there. We are going to steal now and see if he uses that enemy skill. Couldn't steal anything. I'm going to go ahead and kill one of these guys off. Or at least come close to it. Yeah, not quite. This should finish him. And I didn't notice Eris is going to hit her limit break, but we could use that. Anyways, we got to try and steal an item. Stole atomic scissors. We need that for Barret. It's the best weapon upgrade for him right now. Alright, so I'm going to use Healing Wind in hopes of maybe getting her second level 1 limit break. She's used it a couple of times. It took me a little while. Here's the skill that I want to learn. It's Matra Magic. Attacks every enemy. Now I'm going to kill him with everyone's attack. There you go. Easy as pie. So what Magic Magic does is it's a non-elemental attack. It attacks all enemies, and it's it's really powerful, especially for only 8 magic points. I mean, Bolt is 4. When you hit Bolt all, unless they're weak to it, you can't do near as much damage. So you have to run into that enemy here in the dirt area. So we got it. Let's go into the town of Kalm now. One thing I should point out, while I was out there, I ran into this monster called the Prowler. Looks like a kind of like a little greenish guy. You want to kill those guys as soon as you can, because they will steal an item, and then in their next turn they will try and escape from the battle. None of them did it to me, but I've had it happen in the past. So, alright, we've made it to Kalm. Let's hurry over to the inn. Alright, let's go in. Sweet. Now this is going to be a fairly long scene, and I'm going to have to separate this into several parts. And I'm going to get every single part up on the same day, so today, if you will, I will upload every single part, so it'll be more than one video today. Let's go up here and see what's going on. Cloud, you're late. You're late. Thanks for repeating Tifa, Barret. Alright, everyone's here now. Let's hear the story. The one about Sephirtoh and the crisis facing the planet. Let's hear everything! I used to want to be like Sephirtoh, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephirtoh on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Well, yeah. He's older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. Seemed like a nice guy, right? A war buddy. We trusted each other. Until that day. Yeah, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. 5 years ago, I was 16. Alright. There's Sephirtoh right there. Yeah, riding together in a truck. Yeah, it doesn't seem all that bad, right? Yeah, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Rub it in, Cloud. Rub it in. Yeah. Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. Gonna brief us about the mission? This isn't a typical mission. Why do you say good? I joined soldiers so I could be like you. By the time I made first class, the war was over. Darn. Well, boy, it sucks to have a war end before you get a chance to fight in it. So he tries to sign up every big mission to prove himself. How do you feel, Mr. Sephirtoh? I thought you wanted a briefing. Sounds like he's kind of cold anyway, even before that day that Cloud's talking about. Reports of a Mako reactor malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. We will dispose of the creature and then locate the problem and neutralize it. Sounds easy enough. Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from! Yay, hometown! Uh-oh. What was that? That would be our monster. And now we get a glimpse of how Sephirtoh fights. Big old dragon there. Woo! Look at that power. And a flamethrower on me kills me instantly. Not to worry. Sephirtoh has everything under control. Easy as pie. Sephirtoh's strength is unreal, far stronger in reality than any story you might have heard about him. Yeah, it makes sense. He looked kind of powerful in there. So where do I come in? I was mesmerized by the way he fought. Then we reach Nibelheim. How does it feel? First time back to your hometown, right? I wouldn't know, because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. Genova. Like that one person? That one headless thing at Shinra building? Oh, it looks like Sephirtoh doesn't want to talk about that anymore, so we won't talk about it. Alright, let's go. Talk to these guards. You'll keep running around here, you'll get in trouble. Okay. So boring being on watch. Just sit tight, it's your job. Yep. Alright, Sephirtoh. Mako spells pretty bad. Okay, well, let's go in. Let's see. Wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephirtoh's mother? Yeah, that's what I just said! Genova, that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later, Barrett. But Tifa, Cloud, continue, please. Reunion of childhood pals, yay! Really surprised with Tifa. Town was quiet. Everyone must be staying in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. Maybe afraid of us. Who knows? We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. That looks like the well right there in the middle of the town. Oh, and yeah, all we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, that's right. You may visit your family and friends. All right. Man, I'm so nervous. Why? How come? You never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Yeah, look at how freaking puny we are. Alright, so we actually can explore this town in the flashback. And we're going to do that on our part 2 of this episode of Let's Play Fantasy VII. So, I'll be back in a minute.